Hey everybody, today we are doing a leftover makeover pantry meal, or a prepper pantry leftover makeover meal. Yeah, I think that sounds better. So right here I have the rest of some pot roast I did, so we're gonna cut it up so it's not long shreds for shredded beef enchiladas. And then I have some hamburger left, so I'm going to make some tacos. So first you want to do your tortillas in some oil. You want them pliable, because if you try to roll your corn tortillas just like this, they're going to crack up and break up, and it's not going to be pretty. And even if you do that, they become a weird kind of texture in your finished dish. So the Hispanic lady in California that lived behind us taught me how to make enchiladas, and this step is to not be left out. So I always do it. I follow her rules. And if you wanted to do your roast, from the beginning, a planned enchilada night instead of a leftover. These are all stuck together. I think they set something on top of them. Sear your, I use chuck roast, the cheapest roast I can find actually these days. Sear that, season it, salt, pepper, and then add some onion and garlic, and you can add whatever seasonings you like, but when it's done you can add taco seasoning, however you like it. You can add chipotles, green chilies, whatever flavor profile you like, or whatever you have on hand, and just cook that like you would a regular pot roast until it's tender and you can shred it up. And I always cut it to where the shreds are short. I think that's why a lot of people don't like shredded beef, is because the shreds can be kind of long, and when you chew it, it kind of just turns into a big ball of meat in your mouth. That doesn't sound right. So anyways, I'm going to continue on with cooking my tortillas, and then I'm going to fry some up for tacos as well. So we will come back when we're going to put this all together. I have some black olives in the refrigerator from other meals I've done, so I'm going to chop those up. I pulled some green onions the other day out of the yard. And see, when you're doing this, you have to be careful. There's a fine line between ready and soft when you're flipping your tortillas. And I was in the soft phase. So yeah, I have some green onions from the garden, so I'll chop those up, and I'll be adding those to my meat. And then I have canned enchilada sauce, so we'll be using that. Another good thing to add to your preps is a lot of different types of dried green chilies. Red chilies. And then, if you run out of enchilada canned sauce, if you buy that, you can make your own sauce out of those dried red chilies. So anyways, I'll quit yabbering and continue on with my tortillas. Okay, so here's our leftover meat shredded up, and that will shred up much easier if you warm it up. I did it cold. I'm just going to add a smidge of taco seasoning, because that was already seasoned pretty well for the pot roast. then I'm going to add my green onion from the garden and my black olives I chopped up. So I used up the rest of our black olives in the refrigerator. I made the husband eat the last 3. I want to put 3 in the fridge. I have some Monterey Jack cheese shredded up. And then I made my grandpa's pico de gallo type salsa stuff with the yellow hot peppers. And then I have my homemade salsa from the garden last year. I like the grandpa's on tacos. So I've got those mixed in. I'm going to add just a little bit of the enchilada sauce. It's about 1/4 of a can. And just mix that all up. And our meat mixture is ready to fill tacos. And like I said, the meat always shreds much easier when it's warmed. And I sliced it up, so see the shreds are really short. So you won't have long shreds gobbing up in your mouth. So that part is ready. Back you up a little bit so you can see. Get my cheese. I need my cheese. I can not make a disaster here. So get our tortillas that we pre-cooked, a little bit of cheese, roll it up, put it over there. And with using that leftover hamburger, this meat will have tacos and enchiladas. If you had a big family, you could do some refried beans with your pintos or store-bought refried beans, some Spanish rice with either your white rice stash or your store-bought Spanish rice, 1 taco, 1 enchilada, some rice and beans, and everybody's going to be full. So that, you know, those sides will make it a lot more filling. For the 2 of us, I think tacos and enchiladas will be plenty to fill us both up. Let's see how many enchiladas we can get out of that little bit of meat. See, save everything. You'd be amazed at what you can do with just a little bit of leftovers. So far we have 5 enchiladas. And these are not wimpy on the meat. You got some cheese in there. Number 6. And I think you'll like the texture of your enchiladas a lot better with cooking them like that. They kind of disintegrate if you don't cook them. Like for your chili, if you need to thicken your chili, you can actually break up some corn tortillas to thicken your chili. 7, this is number 8. Get that in there. One more. This one will be more cheesy. So we got 9 enchiladas. Let me wash my hands, put this in the dishwasher. Okay, we are going to pour the rest of our sauce on there. The rest of our cheese. I'll probably have to, well, maybe not. Add some more cheese. Oh, wimpy hands, wimpy hands. And there we have it, guys. All that cheese in there, spread it around. I have 1 green onion I kept to put on the top when they come out of the oven. Look how some of my green onions grew. They were turning. My husband thinks the wind did it. So that'll go on top when these come out. So these are ready for the oven. Just put them in the oven until they're heated through and bubbly, because everything's already cooked in there. So I'm going to do my tacos, and I will show you this when it's coming out of the oven, and we will taste it. So here it is, you guys. We got a taco, enchiladas, and then some lettuce, and some of our pico and sour cream. So let's try these. Let's throw the silverware around. There's a fly in here. Get a little bit of lettuce, a little bit of sour cream. Burn my mouth off. Hot. So yummy. So utilize your pantry, your leftovers, your garden, and you can make cheap, easy, delicious dinners or breakfast or lunch. So yeah, that's our pantry leftover makeover meal. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna go stuff my face with this yumminess. I hope you all are doing well. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you in the next video.